If they only knew what actually happened in terms of a political point of view, how Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy couldn't get along, and that's why the show blew up. I mean, that's what I think about. It's a sin. It's absolutely ridiculous how, children know the popular stars, but they're subjected to different people and that they don't have a clue about because stars can't get along. There's so much of a political point of view going on with entertainment, and it's sad. It's really sad. My nephew loves that show, Sam and Cat, and he can't understand where Sam and Cat have gone.
It really is. Jeanette McCurdy, the fact that they couldn't get along really said something. I heard that it was originally about money. It was originally about money, and I think truthfully, did they start out getting along? They probably did, but I think Sam got more upset because things were surrounded around, or Jeanette McCurdy got upset because things got surrounded around Ariana.
Yeah, well, then she's got to put out an album. Jeanette McCurdy didn't put out an album. That's what's wrong. Jeanette McCurdy can't sing.
They tried to make her into a country singer, and
that went nowhere.
She was definitely the better actor between her and Miranda Cosgrove. She was definitely the better actress of the two, but when you really look at the things that involved, that were involved in Sam and Cat, it just wasn't. And it was a great show. I thought, to tell you the truth, they should have been able to do all 40 episodes and do just as many of the second season.
How many did they get? 13, wasn't it? 13 or 14? Something like that?
They did, what are you talking about?
Sam and Cat. They only did like 13, 14 episodes or something?
They did 35.
Oh, 35, okay. So they can't, you see, that's the thing. We get so many delays here in Canada. We got to read about it on the fucking internet.
Yeah,
we only had, I think, Canada, we had, I think, 20 episodes or something like that of Sam and Cat if we were lucky. And the rest of it, that's like the Power Rangers. I mean, the Power Rangers had over 300 episodes. We might have got 100. We didn't get the season where the command center blew up. We didn't get the season where they fought the Machine King. We didn't get the season where the British girl took over Amy Jo Johnson's role as the Pink Power Ranger. We didn't get the season where they turned into kids. We lost so much. We lose out on so much here in Canada. It's unbelievable.
Well, it's... with Power Rangers, I could get into that, too, because I truthfully think Power Rangers, after they did that whole thing for the 20th anniversary, I just think it finally ran its course.
I don't know, but the most attractive man better get off his bed because I think the leg just broke on it. I think the most attractive man literally broke the bed this morning. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Go on, Bob.
Yeah, and I think that's partly the reason why Power Rangers came to Nick, too.
Yeah, she's sturdy. She's still going. She should last another 20 minutes. I don't care until the show is over. The bed has to last until the show is over.
Who's that?
The bed. There's a leg broken on this bed, I think. I'm trying to make it last until the end of the show.
Okay, yeah, because we are nearing the end. We are gonna be ending here in a few minutes. But what's your opinion on NCIS? NCIS LA is starting to lose steam, mainly because it moved to a different time and a different day. So NCIS LA really took a hit. But what is your opinion of the whole NCIS series and the way it's going? Because they're going into season 13 come next season.
I think that a lot of these shows are overkilled. I think that, and how many different versions of CSI do we have? CSI Miami, CSI New York, CSI Los Angeles. Same thing with the show you're mentioning there. It's completely overkilled, way too much overrated, and you have so many good shows out there that are unfortunately being canceled because they just don't want to put up with it anymore. And it's just one of those shows that's always shoved in their faces all the time, and it's just unfortunate that the direction of them are going nowhere. It's sad.
Oh no, definitely is.
Season
You know, I
13 is going to be no different from season 12. Just as season 11 was no different from season 12, or season 12 was no different from season 11. I think that there's a lot of creativity that needs to go behind and with these shows that just isn't there. Again, the term I'm using, exuberance. I want to see exuberant TV, exuberant sports. You know, I want to see stuff happening that happened back in the 90s with wrestling, although it'll never happen. That's the unfortunate issue. That's what really sucks.
Well,
you
yeah.
know, over the last couple of days, I've been wondering, in the most attractive man's absence, there are people out there who probably think that the most attractive man is still a really bad person from years gone by, and he's done, a lot of really unfortunate stuff, and, his career has probably fallen apart or whatever. Do you people out there think that the most attractive man is, a really bad person, or do you enjoy listening to him? That's something that I've wondered the last couple of months. Am I still as enjoyable to listen to as I might have been 10 years ago? Because there are a lot of people out there, I will admit that I've made a lot of mistakes in my lifetime, and I'm no stranger to admitting to having made those mistakes, both professionally and personally in my personal life. I know that I have a lot of girls that question my personality, whether or not I'm a good person or not, because of some of the stuff that I've done. But if you really put into perspective what kind of person I am, I'm not as bad as what some people may think. I think I'm an exceptionally good person. At least I keep coming back to the radio and keep you guys updated, and I still post content. And despite the mistakes I may have made in my lifetime, I like to think that I'm still just every bit of a good person as what I used to be. I don't know about now at 29 years old on Sunday, what I'll be like 3 or 4 years from now, but I like to think that I'm still as good as I was. What do you guys think?
I think we think we're going to make it. We love you. We think it's going to happen.
I hope so. I just feel like I let a lot of people down, Like, I knew I was going to be able to make it on Sunday, so then I come in and I do this amazing show with Bob this morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, almost break the bed, but I'm holding it up for the last few minutes. I've gone above and beyond for this radio stuff. And I've interviewed a lot of people, and I've done a lot of stuff. I was talking on the phone to a girl there yesterday and trying to explain to her, this is my life. This is what I've done for 15 or 16 years. And she couldn't understand how I was able to do it all. I was just in the right place at the wrong time. No doubt she probably still thinks that, there's a lot of doubt with what I did. But it's all there. It's all archived. And I did it all because you people listened, and I knew you were listening, and I always had to have something for you to do. And then she says, well, maybe you should go back into doing what you're doing because you like it so much. And my response to her was, I would, but I just physically can't anymore with everything that's going on. Maybe one day I'll be back. I'm not saying that it's the end. I probably will come back, and I'll come back every single night. And the first place I'll go is your network, Bob, because I know you'll produce the show for me like you did all those years. I mean, we tore up the thousands. From 2006 to 2011 or something, we ruled the thousands, man. Nobody could touch us. We were beaten in your head in the ratings.
Yeah, there you go. In your head, you need to look at that one. The dark match had a huge following for simply being the dark match and not being posers.
Yeah, like In Your Head 2.0, which I'm sure you did get. Did you download that after?
It. I downloaded it. We got it. We got it up and running.
My phone is beeping like there's another call coming in, but it sounds like an alien beep. It's one of those. You're gonna have to call back again. I'm live on the radio. Who'd you say it was?
It sounds like it could be even the battery going dead. You've been on for over 2 hours, so.
Well, no, it's an incoming call, but I don't answer incoming calls when I'm on the radio with you guys. But that's the thing that a lot of people have difficulty understanding. I did this for 16 years. So, you know, and I